Once we have practiced our defensive backs being in phase and being out of phase, we've taught them what to do when things are going well, how to press them to the sideline, how to strip the ball, or what to do when things don't go well, how to make up the ground, read the receiver's hands, and make a play on the ball. We put in this drill, and this drill helps transition the defensive back into being in phase. We're going to run about 4 different routes during this drill right here, and the coaching point is to make sure that your defensive back stays in phase throughout the entire drill. We're going to run a quick out, we're going to run an up, we're going to run a post, and we're going to run a corner, all in the same drill. We're going to do this about half speed the first couple of times. And watch how Marcus and Dustin here, or Marcus in this case, who's the defensive back, stays in phase. In other words, we're going to stay on the downside or field side hip of the receiver when he does his drills. Let's demonstrate it here real quick. So again, to explain this drill, we have already transitioned. Marcus is the defensive back, and he is in phase on the inside hip of the receiver in trail technique, just like we want him to be. Matter of fact, he may even have his hand right here on his hip to make sure he feels where he's at. So right now, Dustin's going to demonstrate about 4 routes on this drill. Let me show you how it works. About half speed, man. Go. Boom. Marcus in phase underneath, up, in phase underneath on the post, in phase underneath on the flag. Coaching points here. Of course, they understand where the routes are going to go, but Sam here, our safety, he wants to make sure he stays underneath the receiver in phase at all times and be as smooth as possible with his footwork. Because, you know, as you get more advanced and the passing games become more advanced, very rarely is the receiver just going to run down the field and do one thing. He's going to do several. This is a more advanced drill where you can teach young people how to transform their hips, get their feet underneath them, and play a couple of different moves by a receiver. Here we go. Sam's in phase, ready to go. Stay in phase, underneath the route, underneath the route, underneath the route, underneath the route. All right, Sam's the defensive back, Brad's the receiver. We've already done our release, we've already done our inside jam, and now we are in phase. Here we go. Ready, go. Boom. Break under the route. Stay close, Sam. Stay close. Stay close. Another coaching point, and something that you should tell every defensive back, and I know it's an old saying, but it's so very true. Football is a game of inches. And for defensive backs, how many times do you see a touchdown made or lost by a simple distance of a football? So constantly remind these young guys when you're coaching them in defensive back drills, the closer you can stay to them, the better. You know, the games are decided so many times by a defensive back being 6 to 8 inches further away than he needs to be to prevent the touchdown. Let's try it again here. Let's pick it up just a little bit, Marcus. Let's show them what kind of feet you have here. Stay in phase on the routes. Ready, go. Boom. Boom. There we go, boom. Good. Underneath the route. All right, ready, go. Boom. Underneath, Sam. Stay close. You got to make a play. Stay close. Stay close. And that's a good transition drill, one of the more advanced drills that we do in man-to-man coverage techniques, teaching young defensive backs how to stay in phase against different moves and against different routes.